Hello, so this is one of those unique games where you don't actually play with a human. I'm kind of tired of shooters or with RPGs, for first-person RPGs. I'm just tired of a first-person anything and other games. But this is a game where you control a tank. By the way, can I just say that the hardest game on the Nintendo or any console you had 20, 30 years ago was the one with the tanks. If you remember that one, I think I mastered almost all of the games on my, well, bootleg Nintendo cartridges. Except for the one with the tank simulation, which was super hard. I could never understand what was happening and I always died. The tank simulation, probably Ninja Gaiden, I would say, and a few other ones that were particularly hard. But yeah, this is among those, one of those games, the tank simulators, that always escape me. And we don't really get a lot of mech games anyway, so this is a tank mech game with a lot of cool stuff. But I have a deep dark secret to tell you. Epic exclusive. Yeah, it's Epic exclusive. Be quiet, don't let... I mean, I feel ashamed saying that in my house I'm playing an Epic exclusive game, but what can we do? We have to go back to the dark ages, because this is an interesting game. By the way, I received this game for free, thank you developers for the key. Otherwise, I don't think I would have played it. I just cannot be bothered to install Epic anymore. I mean, to enter Epic I have to enter Facebook, and that's also a double curse. Yeah, entering Epic and Facebook. It's 2024. No, I'm joking, but mostly I don't see the point of Epic because they haven't gotten better over time and they keep stealing games that are supposed to be fun for everyone. And like most people say, beta testing on Epic because the game, it doesn't feel like it's ready and it feels like it will receive a lot of updates. Or what do I know? By the way, if you want to see more of the game, just, comment, like, tell me, because otherwise it's very hard for me to start up Epic. Especially because what I can see, the game will have performance issues. But basically the game is a little bit realistic, and that's what I like about it. You have realistic tanks and building sites.
Just gotta find this guy now.
And we have a floating hill. Oh, bad. I also miss my my Steam overlay. I miss so many things when I'm not playing games on Steam.
An old UT landship. This must be it.
It's basically a building-sized moving tank. Feels that it's squashed in the first minute of the game.
I'm on the bridge. Come on upstairs.
Available in your network.
So do we have tea and cookies over here? For humans, don't slide. Don't slide down that. It's actually a pretty good looking staircase because sometimes you need to have vehicles over here. That looks horrible. Let's go and investigate it. So humans were still reading books. By the way, sadly, it's one of those games. Why do I say it needs more time? Because as you can see, you have to use a temporal upscaler no matter what you do. I think FSR makes the game look a little better, but I guess you'll have to play. You have to put this on balanced anyway, so it's more or less the same thing as DSR. See? Looks basically the same. So this is why I don't like upscalers, because they're just an excuse for developers to make the game look ugly. I guess it looks a little better, but it still looks like it's fuzzy, although it does give it a 90s feel.
Hey, you wouldn't be Cyril, would you?
My name is Sergey.
The one and only. Whitaker, I presume. How are you feeling? Ready to get started?
Okay, I guess. A bit groggy, but I'm ready to go.
Huh. That's my man.
Man?
Let's get you into something a bit more fitting for the job. Follow me.
So what's the plan again?
Whitaker, Always with the questions. You gotta trust your buddy Cyril. Before you ask, you're going to transfer to a sleepwalker's needle. And yeah, you gotta do it.
That's the tank, by the way. If I had known this would happen, I would have explored the place a little more. Kind of cool playing a game without humans. I think more games should be like this. Bleach. My eyes. The whiteness. Ah. It's the middle of the night game. Let me play.
Hey, wake up. No slacking on the clock, my man.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it. We gotta get on the move. And you still need a tank.
What? A tank? This is all happening a bit fast. I have a ton of questions.
Yeah, I know. Let's get moving. Daylights are burning. The tank's just outside the land ship.
Oh, so that was just another... Why do we have a animal skull over here? Okay, just a lot of questions. Let's just look at everything. I like to look at everything. That's a very old radio. I guess he's collecting weird stuff that are known as junk. Those are very dirty. Look, the window missing from here. It was destroyed. The glass was destroyed, and I assume it was ballistic glass. The column. Boink. Yeah. You're not actually hovering, as you can see, you're just kind of going to the bounds a little bit. Because of the event.
So where is this tank?
Not far. An old UT garage. Just follow your compass.
Okay, so this is what we transferred in. Looks like this. It looks like it's breathing. Yep. Yeah, I'm not the type to speak over very, very funky stuff. Sorry, we went from a drone to another drone. Hold in the crypt. Still holding on. Okay, what is my quest? Oh, that's a much better boost. Seem to have problems locating the staircase. Huh?
I've heard the ECA is dangerous, but am I really gonna need a tank?
For what we gotta do? Yeah, I'd say so.
And what
worry,
exactly
don't have
are
a
we
button.
doing again?
We're hunting TankHeads, my man. The old ones.
And how does this, get me into High Point?
Yeah, it's complicated. I'll explain later.
Whatever. But I expect answers later. I'm here. And the entrance is blocked.
Ooh, that shouldn't stop you. You can double jump with a needle, you know.
Oh, this is a needle. I guess it's a surveillance drone, I guess. Oh yeah, this is where the benchmark takes place. And what did I say about that? I guess I like the game because it has a realistic feel to it. This is real life artillery. I guess it's more or less like this. It has a few exceptions, but this is what the French Caesar howitzers are, some of the Soviet stuff, some of the North Korean stuff as well, believe it or not. This is actually closer to the North Korean 170mm artillery that was recently seen moving in Russia, I think. I'm not sure. I saw a video today. Yeah, this is actually pretty realistic, and that's why I like it. It's realistic and it will have mechs. Not better known as tanks, but still call them mechs. E115. This is the currency of the game. Plus. No, when I was young, I never really understood why do we need alternative energy sources? We have all of the energy we will ever need, right? And we have the renewable sources like water, the sun, and other stuff.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is because
What
you
a
can...
piece of junk.
Yeah. Because if you have more
It
energy,
doesn't
you can
have a gun,
militarize
wheels,
technology.
or motors.
Is that a rat?
What am I supposed to do with this?
It has a rat.
That's
It has a
okay.
pet.
We're gonna fix that.
I guess
First
it's a
things
French
first.
tank. Only the French
Grab the
have
wheels
wheeled
and attach
tanks.
them to the tank.
Is that nice little rat? Not much of a tank, is it? It's a French tank, AMX or something. By the way, the French still use wheeled tanks, but it's not a high velocity gun. It's actually a much lower velocity gun, so it's not the same as a tank. It's more like an armored car, but not even that. Not even an APC. Something that you only use in countries that cannot defend themselves. Pew 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 pew. Okay. By the way, this is a spare wheel in case you're wondering what I did wrong.
Okay, got them all.
Great. Now same thing for the motors.
Motors go in the back.
Done. One looks pretty busted up, though.
Don't worry. That won't stop you. Because you're gonna repair it.
Oh
You
yeah.
can salvage parts into scrap, which you can use to repair damaged parts on your tank. Give it a try.
What do you mean salvage stuff? I guess it's on that other side. Okay, the turret is kind of janky.
That should be enough scrap. Make sure to fully repair the motor.
Oh, you need to press it multiple times to repair
All right,
it.
motor's fixed. The rest of the tank still looks pretty beat up, though.
Use any scrap you have left to repair the hull of the tank. Busted equipment will slow you down out there. But if your core takes too much damage, that's game over.
Okay, that worked. It's all patched up. Now how am I supposed to shoot anything without a gun?
It's
Yeah,
important,
you might need
part of
that.
intimidation.
Bring the tank back to the land ship and we'll get it sorted.
Roger.
What about this thing? Oh, it's a scale model. Okay, we'll put it over there so no one steals it from it. Vroom, vroom. Screen is a little bit too bright. I guess I overdid it with some of the settings. Okay, this should be much better. I like my games to be bright. And it was pretty good in the inside areas.
Now park the tank on the jack. Log into the Sleepwalker network. It's where you'll purchase weapons, gear, and parts.
Oh, this terminal.
I'll be providing a gun, and some initial E-115. Start with the 20mm cannon, my personal favorite.
This is a weapon that Terminator would use. Yeah, no, cannon. Years ago. About the United Territories Force. So I guess this is a fictional universe, United Territories.
Now attach it to your tank and bang! You're ready to go.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is such a cool thing. Yeah, I like tank building.
Now grab an ammo box and load it into the port on the turret.
What an ammo box looks like? Okay. This will put them in the back of the turret like a normal tank would have. Or a more modern tank would be having. Game, I did what you asked. Access denied. I have to put it somewhere else. Oh, because it's not actually loaded.
Not so hard, right? Keep an eye out for ammo in the field. You don't want to run dry out there. All right? Now get your ass up here so we can get to work.
Yes. Well, I guess they don't tell you much about what you're doing and or what happened. I guess the energy source made everything go crazy. Right? That's the breathing thing. Also just the...
You want to get to High Point, right? You do what I say, and I'll get you there. Does that work for you?
I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
That's the attitude I'm looking for. You never let me down, Whitaker. Perfect timing. Looks like my intel is panned out. Saddle up, old buddy. It's time to get this show on the road.
By the way, what does his head look like? Because he's wearing scarf and then a weird mask. Can we take a peek at his robot face? He looks like a pretty regular robot. Yeah. What does he have? Silly questions. We'll find answers to that later. Take a mission. I actually read that tank a mission. I guess we'll find more about the world as we progress, and this is another thing that I like about the game. Nothing is really told to you. Oh no, they want me to take a mission, meaning I have to accept a mission. So I guess it's a sandbox game, but the map is actually pretty small. So the total playable area is actually pretty small.
Come on, Whitaker. There's no time like the present.
The diver...
This section of the grid is on the frontier, so to speak. Typically, it's under full control of the Authority. But these days and this far out, you can expect anything, really. Let's not keep our friend the diver waiting. Is there anything you want to ask me before we get started?
Yeah, why don't you have a better cane?
This area that we're in, what's it called again?
Well, the event containment area is sort of like a big circle around High Point. And the grid is the outer ring of that circle.
And what about the Authority? I saw some pretty
Yeah, they've been pretty busy building all kinds of shit out here. You gotta watch out, though.
How does killing TankHeads get me to High Point?
You're gonna kill them. Take their... It's the only way to get you through the Shroud.
Oh, okay.
But there's nothing left of High Point but ruins and ad.
That's right. I have my reasons.
Almost. Nobody.
So how does all of this work? How am I gonna find this TankHead we're looking for?
We're gonna draw it out with a TankHead lure.
Sure, sounds straightforward enough.
Not so fast. First, you'll need to collect enough persona shadows from old Sleepwalker transfer stations that our TankHead used in the past. You see, when we use a transfer station to copy our persona, we leave trace amounts of that persona behind. We then use that material as bait for the lure.
Basically, it's Soma. Whenever you copy yourself into something else, you don't transfer yourself. You're actually creating a copy of yourself, and the other copy is just you. But okay, let's not talk about that.
Nah, dog.
Come on, don't speak like an American. Speak like a proper robot. Game looks so silly with its fuzzy stuff. Okay, let's choose quality over here. Reduce the view distance a little bit. Yeah, this is also a lot better. But like not in my FPS, so if you right click once, you see this. If you click and hold, you see this. Wait, what is the location? Also, it doesn't seem like we have fuel, we just have an infinite power supply. Go to location. Oh, you get a spaceship to fly there? Well, I guess it's just a normal ship with hands. I guess it's better than what used for transport in Dark Souls. Okay, that's what they did with the game. I kind of like the idea. I mean, come on, it screams PvP so much, but I don't think there are PvP. Too much work. And how do you call this bucket to scrap a tank? Yeah, let's fight a little bit.
Sleepwalker. You're done. Operation prohibited by the projection device is a punishable offense.
Okay, Whitaker. First things first. You gotta gather the persona material we need for the lure to work. Don't forget to check your compass for the locations I've identified.
That all you got?
Red is ammo, blue is the good stuff, yellow is the... What is hitting me? So where can I see my health? Oh, I guess you have enough health. He's a repair kit, I guess.
If you think you can handle it, I've marked some additional targets on your compass. No pressure, though.
Okay, so we can either destroy stuff to get stuff, or we can also just farm stuff. Oh, supercharged motor. I like the idea. Well, it's a standard motor, or supercharged one, but the supercharged one sounds better. Feels like we're building a boat, to be completely honest. So nice that you can just enter a few locations and loot parts for your little tank. Oh, that's already so much better. Yeah, I like the idea of the game. It's a very good idea. I mean, I'm enjoying the open world aspect of the game a lot. I guess this is more or less like a human society. Well, it was a human society over here. Yeah, let's go up the ramp over here. I mean, this is not really a tank. This feels like more of a Humvee than anything else. Oh, I see what they did. They really want to make you get out of your tank to explore stuff. Okay, so we have 1,400 of that stuff. The cloud's high point. Oh, so it's a... Oh! Okay, we're not actually visiting a city per se. I love every... I don't want a sad robot story, but okay, let's have a sad robot story. Oh, the chip's actually going to give you blueprints for other stuff. Oh, it's just a chip. I like the idea of a robot drone just scavenging in the destroyed world of a hyper-advanced civilization, while having a vehicle to support and fight. I guess everything is glowing that we need, so... Yeah, we can go to the bathroom, that's crazy. Build a wall. They have no way to get... There's no way of getting his milk to the city. I'm afraid of those things, to be honest. A new element in the blue color mining city of High Point. Oh. Of the technology. Blue color mining city. I never really understood this. So this must be American game. Blue color, white color. Never understood the point of that. Wait, I guess we can read that a little bit better. Now, this is the first episode, so I want to have a very well established lore of the game. Heavy metal mining, high point or marked by grit, danger, unwilling determination, rugged miners, primitive tools, and sheer power. Smoke. I guess things are... Oh, look at this. It's a bird nest, but where does the bird come from? There. materials do you need to attach yourself? I don't get it. Kind of cool and crazy. And I guess I should have explained this a little better. Okay, let's get out of here. I want to drive our tank and other tanks. Enough depression for these 5 minutes. Look, that is making that sound. Lovely. Does that mean we can enter through here as well? Yeah, probably. Large ammo box. Like the idea of that, and we only have small ones. What happens when the ammo from an ammo box runs out? Oh, that's a lot of scrap you need to repair a tank. Let me guess, human skeleton? Oh, skeleton. Found. I guess you can only look at them. So this all started with miners that discovered a new material and that allowed them to build the city. Right. Wait, what is the game trying to show me? Something in the back? A shield system? Well, that's something I definitely don't have yet. Do I understand that you have a passive shield or an active one? Well, no, I think you can activate the shield without taking damage. The way the interact system works is kind of nice. Coaxial LMG. This is anything but coaxial. It looks like a main gun. Info. And why is this game so good? I mean, I don't really need a lot of stuff to like a game. This is more than enough. That has such a beefy and raw sound to it. I love it. And this is us not doing anything in the game. Imagine when you are actually doing stuff. I'll just assume that's a teleport point. Wait, can you do anything else with the chassis that we destroyed? Because we don't have any armor, we can use this as armor. Okay, the right side will have armor. Also have some spare wheels, I guess. that on. I don't think we need a side armor if I'm completely honest. I think I just want a spare wheel or something. Well, I guess you can repair the wheels as well, so why would you have spare wheels? Well, mostly because I think you will not be able to repair everything whenever you want. Don't forget to take the supercharged motors. It's actually quite impressive how much stuff you can get from your first kill. Don't get a lot of scrap from them either, sadly. Okay, now this feels a lot better. Proper tank. Over there, just a little lake. Okay, so I have to say, this is amazing. I like it too much. I really like it too much. How big is the map? Not very big. Mods. How you repair and upgrade stuff. Memory. About that. Well, set for the first location. Okay, let's do the first location, whatever that is supposed to be. Then I guess we'll end the video because it's already very long, and as you can see, it has everything you'd probably want from a game like this. So if you're wondering about the shield, that's the shield. If everything is press and the shield is press and hold, the engine is toggle. But I thought I put that in the engine on toggle as well. This is like we're on a motorcycle, not a tank. Okay, this is an interesting location.
That's another one. Night, night, robot.
You start taking this seriously because that's a tank following us. There are also multiple drones around us. It was a robot. This is not my favorite mechanic of the game. It doesn't need... Okay, selecting the large. I'm so confused by this mechanic game. Why do you do this to me? You can switch the coaxial machine gun. Game, let me load. Oh. Okay, I guess the small ammo box can only... Small ammo box, small ammo. Big ammo box, big ammo.
Night night, Pillbug.
Interesting, so how does this work? Something shooting at us? I hope not.
Too easy.
Okay, so the game doesn't let you loot. Okay, can you switch, for example, the coaxial machine gun with another one and you'll get more ammo? And why doesn't one say salvage? Okay, so I'll just assume every time you equip something, a new machine gun, it will be full ammo. Interesting, I like this a lot. Well, I guess it has its problems here and there. Probably until we get things sorted out, it will be annoying. Heavy armor plate. And that's why you could take a few punches, because it has heavy armor plate. And didn't do too much help to the tank. Not sure what they're doing. They're scrambling my little tank. So I guess if you stay for too long in a certain location, you will get enemies that teleport. Well, I guess that's an annoying mechanic, but that's why it exists in the game. Not allowed to have too much fun. Is that a mine? It looks like a mine. This is a mine. Is what are the things around this place? Yeah, we'll play faster, don't worry. Now just learning the basics of the game. Charge more, and that's one. If you load ammo into the gun, wait, what's the maximum you can have in the gun? Well, they don't explain stuff to you. Oh, ammo 71%. Oh, they actually show you the thing. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Power source.
Done.
Pro work, Whitaker.
New items, okay. Oh, that was the main mission. Lovely. I should stop stepping on the mines. So what is my next mission? Destroy the beta alpha. I think I destroyed it. I don't know. Let's play a little more. What is here? Oh, they really mean that. I guess this is the end of the map. By the way, the tank cannot get bigger than this. I mean, the chassis cannot get bigger than this, so I just assume we'll put bigger and better guns on the little tank, and eventually we'll have a super tank. A little bright over here. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. I never realized you can have fun in a game like this. What they really mean when they say that's the brightness. I guess if your little tank encountered the proper tank, it would be so... Oh, we were almost destroyed by this one. Okay, we might look like a tank, but we're more like an electric car. We're more like a Tesla truck. Yeah, the problem is you cannot shoot what they are shooting you. I guess it's shooting you with real guns.
Nice kill, bud.
Okay, so that's scrap. What did this thing have over here? It has nothing. That's another thing? Yikes, you don't have a lot of time to repair in this situation, do you?
Got it.
Okay, target destroyed. That's actually pretty hard to destroy. Can you salvage something from it? No. Okay, I'll just assume we'll be able to salvage stuff from tanks, not guns. We can certainly salvage stuff from here. Heavy armor plate. Thank you. I'll probably put a lot of more armor at some point, but not now. We're barely surviving as it is. finally the armor. Wait, we didn't have front armor plate, eh? Okay, this is so much fun. I mean, why don't we have more games like this? The concept is very... I don't want to say old-fashioned, but the concept has been out there for such a long time. And this developer just came along and reminded us. What we have over here? Cheap. Oh, we also have to... we have to reload the ammo because we lost a lot. Kind of like how the developers are giving you ammo and armor most of the times. There's nothing here. Here outside, you mean? Or chips? Mute tech. Dirty defined properties. Interesting. Actually goes very deep into the rabbit hole. Okay, let's finish exploring this part because apparently this is the main part of the game as well, not just killing stuff with your little tank. Mainly chip collecting. We are kind of deep inside the factory. Chip walker battery. Teleportation technology was in technology. It looks kind of funny. Oh, fine, let's listen. Why do you want to do that? We'll just leave it there. At least there are something you can only interact with, but not. How do I get down there? That's the question. Or the better question is, how do I get out? Collect materials, okay. Or maybe the one that I first found didn't have any materials to collect. This is the main quest, by the way.
Got the first one.
We need a bit more material for the lure to work. Once you get to the next transfer station, we should be...
And this is when you do the audio tapes.
This is Rowan Myvick, R&D Unit 03. I've been tasked with figuring out nuke teleprojection. That's it.
Teleprojection.
Those are my orders. Figure it out. After the event, literally nothing left of High Point. And, of course, any documentation that could have helped. His crown jewel, after all. He wasn't going to make it easy for us. What old Terrigon didn't count on was Subject 03 surviving his final move. They could be the key to this whole thing.
Oh, they're going to make me bring back that audio log from there to here. Fine game. We'll play it your way. Okay. For YouTube.
I think I've done it. Subject 03 was the key. They clearly remember the steps and questions critical to encoding a human being's persona. To say this is a breakthrough is an understatement. We've done it. Immortality.
You've
True
created so much.
perspective, the ability to walk a mile in another person's shoes. I've unlocked it all. What happens now?
They really made me come all the way over here just for listening to the audio tapes. Again, it's part of the process. I think this is a good decision because you probably needed a break from the mech stuff. Okay, that's unfortunate, and this is why you are a epic beta tester.
The authority has deemed me an enemy of the state. Contact with subversive elements, they say. I guess they're referring to our teleprojection subjects. While their behavior has been more erratic, agitated lately, it's hardly treasonous. Why is the Council still so afraid of High Point? Is it some truth long buried in the ashes? My subjects, they have a pull back to that place. I still don't understand it. But maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe the authority knows something I don't.
You don't have more time. I guess tough luck. Yeah, one aspect of the game I don't really enjoy, but yeah, you're supposed to remember the pathway, and sometimes you will not remember the pathway. But now I guess we finished exploring this little location with all of its audio logs and stuff. Interesting, very interesting, okay. I think I enjoy both parts of the game. The tank part, the exploration in the civilization part. I guess I'll pretty much enjoy the third part as well, where you're just spicing up your mech. I think there was something over here as well, somewhere. That? Oh, it's an ammo box. Oh, it's actually pretty well hidden, okay. Ammo is 100%, so yeah, I guess the side will be needed for boxes. I guess the big ammo box will not fit. Whatever, it doesn't. I think we lost our repair kits already. I'm going to play more of the game, it's actually pretty fun. Save and quit the game. Yes. See you next time, bye bye.